What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is actually not going to be about the Honda Magna or the dog that's freaking out in the back. She wants to go inside. Anyway, it's actually going to be about the truck. So let me go ahead and roll the intro and I'll fill you guys in on what's going on. Shh, dog. Dog wants my attention all the time. She goes with me everywhere. She'll hear me unlock the truck. Yeah, she heard it. She's ready to go. Alright, so anyway, on this truck, no, that's not your seat. That, I guess that's her seat now. She's ready to roll. Anyway, like I was saying, the truck has actually been giving me some issues recently. You want to get on that other side or you want to get in the back? Come on, get down. Down. Unreal. Let me get to a few things on here. Sit you guys up here for a second. Hopefully I can do this without it falling over. It's going to fall over. Alright, stop. I don't know why she does that. She acts weird. Alright. The first thing I wanted to cover about the truck is I actually got a check engine light some time ago, and I'm going to plug this in. This is my tuner. We'll see this. Come on. Hang on. Give me a second. Set this tuner up. Alright. I just needed to sit up here for a minute. Alright, I don't know if you guys are able to see it, but you probably can. Just know that it's there. Now I went to drive down the road and I got myself a check engine light. So if I were to fire up the truck, I should have a check engine. See, the check engine light won't go off. So we're going to go ahead and shut this down. And we're going to run a diagnostic on the truck really quick. This is my first time ever showing you guys on the Diablo of what the diagnostic is giving me. Down. Get down. I don't know why she's freaking out. Alright, trouble codes. You can pull up trouble codes, and I have a trouble code P0734. Well, let's see what that is. I kind of have an idea what it is because I already looked at it once. Gear 4 incorrect ratio. Right. Okay, so I can clear it, but I know what that is. And that is clear, go back, exit. Alright, and we're good. So gear 4, gear 4 incorrect ratio. So it's one of three things that's on the transmission itself. Actually, I think I'll make this video about this, and then I'll make a separate video about the rest of the stuff on the truck. But the truck does need maintenance, and that's the start of this little series I'm making right here. It'll be a short series, and trust me guys, we're gonna get back on the Magna. Just relax. Alright, on the transmission, I got three things I can look at. Either the two things that are important are these little things right here. This is a input output speed sensor. It goes on the side of the transmission. I've already installed one for the output speed sensor. They're technically the exact same sensor, only one goes on the tail section and one goes up toward the front part of the transmission, or like the bell housing. I've already installed one, but this is the other one that I went ahead and bought. So I'll probably make a video, this video, showing the installation of this. This is actually really easy. You don't lose any fluid. It takes an 8mm bolt, or 8mm socket to take the bolt out, and then the clip itself, sometimes they can get a little bit of dirt in there and it's hard to get them out, but you just, you know, squeeze, wiggle and pull, and then take the one bolt out, pull this out, put this back in, and it can read the speeds of both the engine and transmission. It's basically what they're for. The third thing, if this doesn't work, is going to be the I think it's called the gear ratio speed module. I could be wrong on the name, but that's what it's for. Are you okay over there? I'm right freaking here. Chill. Just relax. Take a chill pill. Dog. Anyway, that module itself, see these sensors here, they run about $30 a piece, which is why I went this route first. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, which if these aren't the solution, then it's going to be that module, and that module is right in between both of these sensors. It's where everything plugs in, and that itself is about $300 to replace. It's what they call a transmission speed range module, something to the nature of that. What it does is it calculates the speed of the engine with the speed of the transmission, and they have to line up for each gear shift, and if it's not correct, then it registers it wrong and it throws that little check engine light. It's been kind of annoying lately, and I've had this actually now for about 2.5, maybe 3 weeks. I just hadn't gotten around to it. So today, I'm going to get around to it. So, let me show you guys where it's at. Alright, I'll crawl up on here. Alright, where that sensor is located is on the tail section. Back here. You see, right here, this is the first one. See, my exhaust is cooled down enough. Yeah, it's cool. Means the engine's cold. You see that sensor right there? That's the one I replaced before. The other one is further up. Now the module itself is right here. I don't know if you guys can see. Probably not. Let me slide up. Man, the whole underside of this truck is just covered. Yeah, I got myself up. That is an antifreeze leak, but we're going to address that in a little bit. What sensor I'm talking about is this puppy right here. That's where my finger's pointing. So this one actually should be easy. And that's the cat. It's actually lukewarm, so that's fine. But the module that I'm dreading to change, I don't know if it's a module, but I think it's this plug, possibly. I'm not entirely sure. I have never messed with this before, so this is first. But what I'm going to do right now is I need to break this loose. How to do this is beyond me. I'm right-handed. I can't do this easily. This is a pain in the neck. It's not too hot, so that's good. I might be able to get my hand up in here. There we go. Note to self, keep your mouth closed when you're under a car / truck. In this case, I should know better. It's a truck. Alright, it's going to be an 8mm. So when you guys are under here, remember that. 8mm. There you go. How do I know this? Gee, I wonder why. I've already done this once. Alright, so we're just going to pop this off of there. Ow. really should find an easier way to do this, but I kind of don't. Is there a way to set this light up here so I can see? Can I do that? Are you gonna stay? Probably not. And stay. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna have to do this left-handed, y'all. I don't exactly have the room to work. Okay. Alright, like I was saying, I've been kind of neglecting the truck. There's a lot of things I need to get done to this truck. This is number one because this is going to affect my transmission, and it has been. The shifting is not that great. It actually jerks sometimes, but it's fourth gear. Whenever I go in and out of fourth, sometimes it gives me some trouble. Okay, this one should just, how can I do this and let you guys see it? There we go. That's going from behind the, and wiggle, wiggle, pop. That does not look good. That's not good. Not a good sign. What I'm talking about is that silver. It's metal shaving. I don't like that at all. Oh, man. I really don't like that. Let me just slide this in here. It should just slip right in. Just slide right in place. And thread it in. Super simple. I mean, I don't have like the greatest of room to work, but I'm making it work. And snug. You just pop it back on there. One click and you're done. And just like that, that's how you change out your input output sensors. Speed shaft sensor. Now, the only way to truly tell if it actually worked is to drive it and see if it throws another code. But what I saw in there is not something I want to see. Let's set this up here. Let's look at this in the light. Sunlight. There's your sunlight. See how it looks like silver? Yeah, I'm not liking that too much. Now I don't know if this sensor went bad. I know I have two good ones on the truck now. So there's only one way to tell, like I said, and that's to drive it. But I'm not gonna risk that one. But that's one thing I've been trying to get around to now that I've got it done. I got both speed sensors on the transmission, and both of them you handle them that way. Sometimes it'll be a little difficult to get them off because, you know, you got dirt and stuff kicking up underneath the truck, so just be easy with the clips. Don't try to force them off. My truck has been leaking antifreeze along with some engine oil, but that's from way back there, and I've had that ever since I had the new engine put in. But I'm not going to take it back to the guys that install the engine because yeah, they scammed my ass. on a couple things. Not to mention, it took them forever to get back to me and try to get my truck back to me. So I need to replace that water pump, and that is going to be a booger to get to, because I got to take this reservoir off, which means I got to unbolt it from here, take it out of the notches down below, drain the I got to drain the radiator, take off the hoses, both the top hose and the bottom hose. Man, I got all this work I got to do to this because I've been neglecting the truck. Shouldn't have done that. Here comes Amazon, guys. Good thing I put the dog inside, otherwise she would have defended my honor. But anyway, like I said, y'all, I got stuff to do. The engine's hot right now. That's why I'm not getting into it right now. I'm letting the engine cool before I put my fingers in there, because I am not about to burn my ass on this. But anyway, this is just going to be the first part of the video. The second part is going to be the actual labor, so stay tuned for that. I mean, it's a beautiful day. It's Sunday. I don't have the opportunity to take another day and work on the truck. I wanted to do it yesterday, but Netflix got me. So anyway, if you guys happen to like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I will keep you guys updated on other stuff here going on. I haven't done anything with the electrical on this. I haven't messed with anything on the bike. I haven't touched it since the last video, which I apologize, guys. I know I really need to get on this. The weather here is becoming beautiful. It's bike weather, and I get depressed because I can't be on two wheels. So anyway, if you guys like the video, like, share, comment, subscribe. Until then, y'all take it easy. I love you. Wait, there's that one right there. I love you. Bye.
I woke up this morning, tied my boots up, 'cause I knew it was gonna be